Here we go, pistol round with Vitality on the CT start here of Dust 2, straight out the gate for NBK, shut down immediately by Zywoo, one of the Glocks in play. 2 PG-50s out for OG, only one of which is actually on Kevlar, so raid boss for Mantu, everybody else going to be sitting pretty for the moment. RPK faces up, takes a fight, wins out against Alexi B, and so does Zywoo, tap onto Issa's head, doubling up, making it a triple for a quadra overall, and that's why Vitality are favoured in this match.
Through towards the tunnels.
Oh, Valde taps up. Issa's going to get that kill in, and the SMGs can still clean house. One casualty sustained by Vitality. SMG bursting through, does take a secondary kill, and bursts back to a triple in the end. Shox takes Issa down in the last frag of the round, and Vitality with a 3-0 start. Rifles out for OG now. AK's in, AWP potential is there. Will they opt to take it in the early game?
Very silent from OG too. Flash coming in. Shox actually turning away from the flash, but it's the C set up close from MPK to find the first pick, and the charge continues into the B side. Another kill coming in from MPK. Apex struggling with the spray, only gets a couple of kills. OG at the advantage, now getting the post plant in.
Did Vitality want to go for this? MBK's landed himself 3 kills, but he's on 12 points of health. And yeah, Zywoo and RPK think better of this. Grab that AWP on that AUG, save it into the next one, because OG will have won the second of the round. The map, I should say. Okay, can swing back, get a frag to the turn. 4 versus 4 burst. Back fall, they find the secondary kill. RPK goes down next up. CTC into the edge of the smoke. Apex makes a small mistake, and that will cost him 4 versus 2. Shox, however, turns it around with 2 and 3. He gets traded back by Alexi B, so it's all Zywoo to the clutch.
USP out. Oh, he's seen him. He's seen him, and he taps up with the USP. What a round out for Vitality. It started with Shox. It ended with Zywoo.
Shox in the corner. The SMG backed up Masuta. And towards the mid control. Smoke down. Spray still in the SMG. Can't have any frags or tags. It says Masuta with that 1 kill and inadvertently lining up on MBK. Apex takes his chance to capitalize on the damage. And now it's him on the side defensive. Masuta goes dropping next, but Apex still lands the headshots. Back in for a second. Tap up on Mantu. The PG-50's enough to finish off the job. And that's exactly what he does. 3K for the scout. And man, the scouts have shown up here for Vitality.
Eco needs to come through from OG. Nade up towards top mid. Ooh, that's some damage.
Lexi B. Fast casualty of this one. SMG back on Shox, takes Issa next to 3 players there on the OG side. The Eco getting cleaned up. And yeah, bomb drops. Shox gets himself 2 more kills. Tech9 back here. Taps through for the triple.
BK on the side to try and defend.
Eagle up. 2 taps, takes out Alexi B, gets MBK as well. Issa will drop him, and now the SMG of Shox is left to defend it here. The only automatic they have left. Apex closing in the back here from the short control. Bomb plant on default means that he can't deny it on Issa. Scout will be watching as the smoke goes down. AK moves up and it tries to back off to a much more passive position with hard cover. Apex takes out Valde though, popping off here in the game with that scout in play. And Shox takes the final frag on Issa to take a 9th for Vitality. Going into their T half, they have the advantage as we also head towards the break. The Frenchmen look geared and ready to shut down OG after this. Trying to press up to that mid control here for the T side line. Scout in the Mantu tapping his way through. Hoping to catch some sort of tag or kill. Oh, can't quite get RPK. That's what the HG for Issa is there for. And it looks like despite Mantu's low HP numbers, the season should be able to kill them against these pistols pretty easy. Valde gets 2 out towards the long control. And Zywoo and Masuta are the last 2 standing.
Yeah, quite a lot of damage done to Valde and Mantu, but not quite enough to be able to get them leading in towards the T side favor. Zywoo and Masuta just trying to see what more damage they can do.
Fantastic start for OG, taking out one of the power players from the Vitality side and, well, limiting them to a 5 versus 4 and now 3 as Mantu finds Shox. The HG standing by to try to do even more damage. Oh, right to the head of RPK. No idea that was sailing his way until it was far too late, and Vitality have been decimated here in round 20.
No, they've been picked apart. Great wide swing out from long. Great initial pick coming through from Mantu. Overextension out from Alexi B to grant himself a couple of kills. And RPK is now going to try and deliver in a 1 versus 5. What a round this is. So convincing coming out from OG. First pick, Issa finds a bit of a trade. They've got the bomb crossed over. A chance for a bomb plant now.
Yeah, down on default, 4 versus 4. Vitality can achieve that much here. Did the nade send the rifle back towards one player? I don't know if it did. Either way, Apex is going to go down, so he drops the AK and the rifle does not stay in play. Masuta also out of position. ZywOo comes up with his deagle, now grabs an M4 to work with. Not the ideal weapon for this, but he'll still try and face the CTs with a more automatic position than the hand cannon. Dink down on one player, shots goes falling, all on ZywOo. It's a clutch shit. He lines up 2, only gets the 1 frag though. Time's ticking, down on default, finds the second and the third! And the HP numbers hurt them. OG can't hold on. Vitality clutch to 10th. As I was seeing 2 players cross at the top end of the smoke, we'll now know that there's 2 players on that B site. 2 boosted up over to the short control. Those Shocks better be careful. Pressing aggressive, boosted up, seeing those 2, takes down the 1. Issa to 4. Volde. Sorry, Manto, I should say, will just grab that AWP and fall back with it.
Yeah, look, at least they recover the AWP, but just a great start coming out from Shocks. Knowing that AWP's probably recovered, and just Alexibi so blind out from long. ZywOo now connects with the AWP. Valde and MPK, the last couple left, and they've just got to try and recover, well, at least hold on to this AK. Maybe MPK can try and pick up one of the weapons that got dropped over from short, but it's going to be tough. Oh, that USP only landing a dink. No connection continuing to go forward. Vitality taking their 12th with looking like no casualty.
Shocks holding back from behind Big Blue. Hearing several footsteps as now the challenge from short comes in from Apex, and he draws all their attention away from long. Now Shocks can look to act. He's on but 3 kills. They have no idea. They're about to line up for him. He taps through the first man. Eventually lines up that second. Apex gets the 3rd in turn, and now it's all left to the player at the elevator position. Dealt with by Apex all the same. And wow, Vitality, they're looking good. I have a feeling this map might be over.
MPK and Issa trying to come through from the city spawn. Manto as well out from short. Vitality have even smoked him off. They're just buying time at this point.
Straight in, 2 kills for Shocks and Apex. Issa has no chance at this one. He goes down to the IGL with 2 kills to his name and 16-11 for Vitality. As they look to 2-0 this series, we look to a break. Valde faces, does not see contact, does not get any kills. And Shocks will start leaning up with the Glock here, looking to enter into the A play. There's one player in the back of the site, that's Issa, with 1 headshot and no more than that. Alexibi will chime in, but he's also going to get dealt with. It's a 2-for-2 trade, 3v3 retake.
Vitality actually dropping down towards the lower side. They had complete control of A, but instead they've decided to drop to lower, and now they're going to have to face off against an even slower rotations coming through over towards the ramp entrance. Navira, the late lurk out from lobby. Good shot comes in from Valde. An opportunity for ZywOo and Navira to try and work together. Bait play coming through from behind, and now Manto's the last one left to try and clutch together. 1 versus 2 coming out from decontamination. While doesn't have a kit in play, just the armor and the USP. Looking up towards the left side and right side entrance. Good tap comes onto ZywOo, gonna try and pretend that he's sticking the bomb, try and draw him out to the open. Navira just not peeking. Super well played here out from observation. Finally, the tap comes through, but Manto's actually gonna be able to win it and get the bomb defused in time. RPK now, 1 versus 3. They know exactly where he is. Does isolate that first pick to the heaven player, but needs to deal with the player on the floor. RPK now in a very winnable position. 1 versus 1, and the bomb plan's coming in.
42 HP from underneath that tap towards Valde. Nade up to the back line. Is that going to catch him? No, he gets out of dodge. Does more damage, but Valde shuts him down, grabs that AWP, and saves it into the next round here for OG. Well, that got dicey for a little bit. Plant will be defused, however, by OG. The clutch coming in from Valde. A great attempt from RPK. Vitality, despite their good training prowess towards outside, unfortunately, he couldn't deal with OG inside of the sites. Engagement here. 15 seconds. Flashbang evaded, nade up from the back of the squeeze door, dropping in. MPK gets 1, can't land a second. Shocks makes it a double, but now 1v2 retake for him.
Another clutch attempt needs to come through from Vitality. Molly out towards a heaven position, try and see if he can isolate the vent player. All a bit of a bait, though, coming out from Manto. And trying to see if he can just slow it down. Shocks now getting pushed further back in towards this hut position. Trying to hope that the heaven player runs out. Hearing the player coming up for the vents, flashed over the top. Shocks would have been seen by the Rafters player or not. Still connects onto the shot. 9 HP. The spam's trying to come through. Valde gets close to connecting. And now a chance, well, I would say to stick the bomb, but he's got no kit, Jade. That's the big problem here. He's trying to force Shocks out to the open, and I don't think there's time for it. He's going to have to back off. Just hold on to that AK. What a round to come through from Shocks. What a big clutch going the way of Vitality.
T's make their way quickly into the vent control. The CTs read it, and they all just stack out as they see nothing in the outside of lobby positions. Decon door open up. They spray through, do damage to Nevera. That's a decent start of its own, right? Bomb plant can be secured, open for the double doors. And a retake staying into Vitality. OG managed to isolate and actually overwhelm with the pistol numbers. Zaiwu and Nevera caught off guard. RPK trying to hold on. Shox into trace together. Makes it a kill for Apex as well. And MBK left alone in a 1 versus 2. And OG almost got it together against Vitality. Last player. Oh, shots! Up heaven. Oh, what a flip from Man 2. Can't make it 2 though. Smoke back to the left-hand side. Hands the man advantage for OG. A player pushed up so close towards him. Oh! Point blank connects to Apex. Caught off guard, but still a jump for it. 2 frags untraded, leading towards the outside. Oh, Man 2! 4 kills. RPK is now alone. NBK will clean him up. What an all play for OG. Zaiwu backed up. Apex and the double doors can contest from the observation window. Might have to rely on Zaiwu to play anchor as Apex takes the front face. He's going to be the player at Decon there to see what's going on here. Can't open up the squeaky door just yet. 2 players make their way down. Tap on the bomb. Swinging a hit from Zaiwu. He gets them both. And Apex closes out to the other side of the site to claim 7 and defend the lead here for Vitality. Oh, Apex leads the charge. Tag up on Nevera could hurt them. Apex is also pretty low. Flash in, smoke down, sprays through's awkward. You catch the holiday. Nevera somehow staying alive. But the same can't be said for Apex. Issa takes in and Zaiwu follows suit back on Lexi B. 3 versus 3. CT is crawling around the position here at Decon, and they deny the bomb plant. They'll spray through back on the one RPK. He gets that kill to return fire and gain the man advantage for the T side. Is still lurking in the smoke that peeks out. Sees 2, gets them both, and now can sit the defuse. As Man 2 gets Zaiwu initially in the entries, and OG can claim 7 to close out the half and close out this moment. We head towards a short break, and then it's them on T-Sec.
Apex. Another line of defense towards the lower bomb site. What can this HE find? Ooh, placement is perfect. Ooh, lots of damage coming through to the T side.
That's going to be a yikes. OG not happy with that. Got to press forward with it regardless though. Apex unfortunately can't run up the headshots to capitalize on the kills. That Molotov may burn several players close to death. At least Alexi B will be on 33. NBK will pull to the AUG. Does take a headshot back to the smoke. Shox can turn it back to a 4 versus 3. AWP back towards Decon, dealt with by Zaiwu's AWP instead. And now 2 standing for the OG side. Doesn't land that player past the smoke itself. Valde watching and waiting and moving up with the AK. 1 player close. Sprays awkward. Connects it on the first man, but not the second. As it's a fold in the interim, it's Vitality that take the 9th.
Oh, again.
Another great nade from Vitality. We talked about OG's nade placement. Well, Vitality are doing them one better, it seems. Only a handful of rounds for this one and landed 4 HEs on center of mass. Nevera and RPK locking down the defensive. Zaiwu gets involved in the last frag, and that is a clean-up from the CT side to regain the lead above OG. Now it's time to be scared. Smokes down on cross, 2 T-side players make their way out. Zaiwu with the AWP in, hoping a blind fire. He got close a couple of times. He tried that in the previous rounds, but not to be this time. It's Issa with his deagle down on Apex. Edge of the smoke catching off that secondary kill. And now that's 2 found for OG. They make their way onto the B site. Shox is alone. Are they going to check rafters this time? Lexi B gets caught upstairs. Zaiwu draws the attention away. It's easy for Shox. NBK finds 1 response, but now he's sandwiched between the 2 remaining CTs. 1 from Vents, 1 from Ram. And he goes down towards Vents. RPK with the kill and a 13th of Vitality. Holding their standard positions, ready to deal with the upcoming T hit of OG. Nades up, flashes over, here come the drums, and here come the headshots to spray through from NBK. SMG turn around as tag damage comes in from Shox and main, but he gets dealt with. And OG take the site confident and cleanly. That is what we need to see from these guys. I said they needed to take this round, and they've done so with probably the most flawless take we've seen from this T side so far. Well, so far for OG, they've been replicating these consistently every single time. Gap in them though, Nevera pushes forward. Okay, this can get real interesting. Tapped up, sprayed through, Issa takes him down. Plenty more CTs towards the outside though to deal with, and NBK deals with them in hole. Not worrying about any CT forces. The upgrade pistols on the half-by don't do jack, and Shox, well, what can he do from here? Probably jack the say, 1v5.
Yeah, look, they went for an aggressive approach and it doesn't pay off. Simple as that. OG playing the silent game. Get that utility waving through and just see if they can run out. I mean, it could even be a fake to get a ramp take.
That might be the call here. It's all going to rest on Zywoo as a result. That AWP lines up the collapse, and Navira cleans up Alexi. Valde and NBK have the rug pulled out from underneath their feet. 30 seconds to recover this against Vitality, and Valde's going down. NBK got the bomb on his back to 1v5, but it's calling for overtime. Vitality are calling for more rounds. Nuke will not stop here. OG are going to have to fight for their lives just a little bit longer as Team Vitality take us to full distance. Zywoo, look at the AWP straight up aggressive. Look at how close he was to get towards the T-side line. Oh, he takes out Issa. That's a fantastic start. And there follows suit on Alexi B, and they're forced to force forward. OG losing Mantu next. No trade found. More T-side players being seen. And Zywoo becomes the anchor for Vitality to decimate OG. All 5 players alive by the end of round 2. Diagonal smokes up for standard, flashes go over, Shox repositions to get on top of the boxes and try hunt here, top of the garage area. Sees 2, takes out only 1, almost thought that was the collateral, but no. Apex closes in on Mantu back towards the T-spawn. He's managed to get his way all the way behind the OG side, so they've got no more access towards the lobby control for all intents and purposes.
I can't believe Apex is in T-spawn right now and even wins another fight onto Izza. So much damage coming through from Vitality. And now Valde and Alexi B need to bring back a 2v5. There's another player now on Team Roof. This is Zywoo trying to say, oh, you know what? I kind of want to get a little bit more involved on the action. They know that they've got bomb control. Alexi B's trying to wait for an aggressive peek. Valde now falls. What a round for Vitality. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere.
Not going to capitalize on it though. MBK hears them rotating back down towards the B-bomb site. Here they come. RPK gets Valde. Zywoo can't take the kill as RPK steals it with a triple of his own. And upstairs, Shox cleans up 2 more. What a round from Vitality, and just like that, all it took was a push to OT, and it would get them past the finish line, it seems. 18 match points, series point.
It's going to really come down to Issa, right? He's the one playing out towards the secret position. Alexi B getting more information, but it's going to come down to 1 CT in particular. And Issa gets 3 kills, a massive play towards a lower bomb side, and he may have just brought this round back from OG.
Very reminiscent to their Summit series, where it was the second map in that particular match went 28-26. And if they have anything like what they had in that last matchup, then, well, this one could still be on for a second OT. Double off setup from OG. AK's on 2 players saved. M4 in for Alexi B. Going towards the outside, but they're going to go play fast inland, it seems. Well, actually going to play on the silent position, go towards the outside mini area. Alexi B just against him. They're dropping straight in against Man. He gets that 1 kill, Mantu falls. RPK doubles up. And he gets the kill. 1 player in the backside. NBK lines up 2, only gets 1. So now it's all Valde. 1v3 to clutch and save OG. And it's not going to happen. Navera gets that kill, and Vitality take it 2-0.